Here we'll pick up where we left off, having already introduced what is the format learning cycle. Now we'll look at a lesson plan example using the scientific concept of electricity and bring your own device techniques to illustrate this. This graphic shows in another way the 8 steps to the format learning cycle. Connect, attend, image and inform, practice and extend, and finally refine and perform. So in the first step, connect, the teacher could show a picture of a simple circuit and ask, what is electricity? Where does it come from? What's the importance of it in our lives? How can we use it wisely? In a bring your own device environment, the teacher could activate students' prior knowledge and have them fill in the K or No column of a KWL chart in a Google Doc on their device. Moving into the attend step, here students attempt to find answers to their key questions. So using bring your own device examples, students could watch YouTube videos on their device to learn more in order to answer the key questions. Following this, they could post the W or want to know column of their KWL chart in the Google Doc. On to the image step. This is where they bridge personal experience with abstract concepts. In bring your own device, this could be using a simulation like the one pictured below, which is the PHET simulation site for physics, showing an electric circuit. The students can explore this and share their findings on the Google Doc. Next up we have inform. This is where your more traditional lessons and practice on the subject take place. In this case, we've outlined 4 possible sub-lessons on components, types of circuits, current flow, and voltage, current, and resistance. In a bring your own device environment, all these lessons would be followed with real-life problem-solving practice, and teachers could use formative assessment apps to monitor feedback on student learning, examples being Plickers or Kahoot. On to practice. This is where they play games, do hands-on lab experiments using manipulatives, possibly on their own or in groups. Using their devices in a bring your own device environment, they could use Logger Pro, shown to the right, to collect and manipulate data. They could again visit the PHET site for simulations to represent the abstract concepts. And finally, they could play online games for practice. Next up we have extend. This is where they add something of themselves, maybe by designing experiments or inquiry projects of their own. And together the teacher and students can co-create rubrics for assessment. So in terms of designing projects for bring your own device, a good website is inquiryresearchplatform.weebly.com, which is a step-by-step guide to building and executing an inquiry project. To create rubrics, RubyStar is a good website that the teachers and their students can use. On to refine. This is where students apply and refine in some personal, meaningful way what they've learned. They evaluate their plan and get peer and teacher feedback on their proposal. And they go on to create their project. In bring your own device, this could be accessing the project choice board on the aforementioned Inquiry Research Platform website. Or another site they could use on their device is ByteSlide. Final step is perform. This is the final celebration of learning, where students communicate in creative ways what they've been learning. It can take a lot of different forms, like a gallery walk or a science fair. In the bring your own device environment, helpful apps and sites. Our examples are Animoto for videos and animations, VoiceThread for multimedia presentations, and Prezi for animated presentations, like the one you're viewing right now. And that, altogether, is an illustrated example using the format lesson plan cycle to teach electricity and engaging students in a bring your own device environment. Thanks for watching.